yesterday, Sean Strickland and Gaethje were going at it over politics, and Sean Strickland claiming that he's not allowed to go. Um, what's your take on Stricky? Went pretty wild. He's funny. I mean, he went at us and claims he doesn't want to be an influencer, doesn't like the attention, but like he's funny and he's pretty good at it. But he went on a rant and they went back and forth all day yesterday.
Damn, yeah, no, I didn't see any of that. Sean Strickland's such a he's the world champion of the UFC, so UFC's gotta, love him, but they also are probably like every time that motherfucker goes on a stream or in social media, they're probably just like, oh fuck. I don't know. He's doing his thing. He's who he is, and you either love him or hate him, but you're probably gonna watch him fight. He's gotten to the point to where he's kind of a star, and the politics thing is it's weird.
It's also because the UFC is so publicly free speech, and Dana's, he says he doesn't tell fighters what to say. So this is the one guy that kind of fucks them with that, where it's like, fuck, we can't tell him to shut up though.
Yeah.
But like he just fucking
and then
goes,
he goes
right?
and beats fucking Hamza. Trying to zoom in on this. Sean said he's banned from the White House, made fun of Israel and Epstein. UFC at the White House, just slop. Yeah, it's hard because it's like he's shitting on his who he works for. I mean, we're independent contractors, but that at the end of the day, like we're working for the UFC, and it's hard for. I mean, it's probably not smart of him to talk shit about the UFC and their events and stuff, but also Sean Strickland doesn't give a fuck. So it's like if someone doesn't give a fuck, it's kind of hard to punish him. Like Sean's the world champion. He's been talking shit. And he got a title shot.
You know those guys that like do their own oil changes just to let you know that they do it on their cars? Like you can't do that shit. Like he's just that guy. But what I was gonna say is, has like the politics played? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Has the politics and this being at the White House, does that play any role for you at all?
It hasn't for me. Like every time I've fought people from all over the world, and it's always just man versus man, human versus human. Like I get the whole idea of like USA versus Canada for my fight, and it's cool if you're like maybe you don't watch fights, you don't know who I am, you don't know who Eamon is. Of course, you don't know who Eamon is, but you might not know who we are, and it's like okay, I'm going for I'm from Canada, I want a Canadian guy. I'm from the United States, I want the US guy to win. So it could be fun for the fans in that sense. But for me, it's really like. It's just human versus human. Like I fucking love being from the United States. I love the freedom we have. I've been able to, build a career off doing doing this. So, but so is fucking other people from other countries. So I don't get very political. I think I'm just too retarded to understand it.